The barbell reverse wrist curl with an overgrip is a targeted exercise designed to enhance forearm strength and endurance, particularly focusing on the extensor muscles. To perform this exercise correctly, start by positioning yourself on a bench or standing with a slight forward lean to stabilize your upper body. Grip a barbell with an overhand grip, your palms facing downward, at shoulder width apart. Begin with your arms fully extended and your wrists in a neutral position. Slowly curl the barbell upwards by flexing your wrists while keeping your forearms stationary. This motion should be controlled, emphasizing the contraction in your forearm extensors. At the top of the movement, pause briefly to maximize the engagement of the muscles. Gradually lower the barbell back to the starting position, allowing your wrists to fully extend. It's crucial to avoid using excessive weight, which can lead to poor form or strain. Instead, focus on a weight that allows you to perform the exercise with proper technique and full range of motion. Common mistakes to watch for include excessive swinging or using momentum, which can diminish the effectiveness of the exercise and increase the risk of injury. For optimal results, incorporate the barbell reverse wrist curl into a balanced strength training routine, performing it in sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. This exercise can help improve grip strength and forearm muscle development, contributing to better performance in other lifts and daily activities that require hand and wrist strength. Ensure to balance your training by also working on wrist flexors and other muscle groups to maintain overall forearm health and functionality. The dumbbell behind back wrist curl is an effective exercise for targeting the forearm muscles, particularly the wrist flexors, which play a crucial role in gripping strength and overall forearm development. To perform this exercise, start by standing with your feet shoulder width apart and holding a dumbbell in one hand. Position the dumbbell behind your back with your palm facing upward and your arm fully extended. This behind-the-back grip places the wrist in a unique position, intensifying the contraction of the wrist flexors as you curl the weight. With a controlled movement, slowly curl the dumbbell upward by flexing your wrist, then lower it back to the starting position in a slow, controlled manner. Be mindful of your form throughout the exercise to avoid unnecessary strain on your wrist or forearm. The behind back position effectively isolates the wrist flexors by minimizing the involvement of the biceps, leading to improved strength and muscle endurance in the forearm region. Perform the exercise with moderate weight and focus on achieving a full range of motion to maximize the benefits. Repetitions can vary depending on your fitness goals, but aiming for 8 to 12 reps per set is typical for muscle building purposes. Incorporating the dumbbell behind back wrist curl into your routine can help enhance grip strength, which is beneficial for various exercises and daily activities that require hand and wrist stability. Additionally, this exercise can be paired with other forearm exercises such as wrist extensions and reverse curls for a well-rounded forearm workout. As with any exercise, it is important to use proper technique and listen to your body to prevent injury. Start with lighter weights to master the form before progressing to heavier loads, ensuring a safe and effective workout. The dumbbell behind back wrist curl is an effective exercise for targeting the forearm muscles, specifically the wrist flexors, which can improve grip strength and overall forearm development. To perform this exercise correctly, start by positioning yourself on a bench or chair with your torso slightly bent forward. Hold a dumbbell in one hand, letting your arm hang straight down behind your back. Ensure that your palm is facing backward and your wrist is fully extended. With a firm grip on the dumbbell, begin the movement by curling your wrist upward as high as possible while keeping your forearm stationary. Focus on contracting the forearm muscles during the curl. Once you reach the peak of the movement, pause for a brief moment to maximize muscle engagement. Slowly lower the dumbbell back to the starting position, fully extending your wrist to complete one repetition. It's crucial to maintain control throughout the exercise to avoid using momentum, which can reduce the effectiveness of the movement and increase the risk of injury. Perform the desired number of repetitions for one arm before switching to the other. Typically, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per arm can yield significant improvements in forearm strength and endurance. Adjust the weight of the dumbbell based on your comfort and strength levels, ensuring that you can complete each set with proper form. Incorporating this exercise into your routine can lead to better performance in other lifts that require grip strength, as well as a well-rounded forearm workout. Remember to perform this exercise with a controlled motion and proper technique to avoid strain on your wrist and forearm muscles. Regular practice of the dumbbell behind back wrist curl will contribute to improved muscle definition and enhanced overall arm strength. The dumbbell seated neutral wrist curl is a targeted exercise designed to enhance the strength and endurance of the forearm muscles, particularly the wrist flexors, using a neutral grip. To execute this exercise effectively, start by sitting on a bench or chair with your feet flat on the ground and your back straight. Hold a dumbbell in one hand with a neutral grip, meaning your palm faces inward and your thumb is pointing up. Rest your forearm on your thigh or a stable surface, allowing your wrist to hang over the edge slightly. With a firm grip on the dumbbell, begin the movement by curling your wrist upward toward your body. Focus on engaging your forearm muscles throughout the curl. Once you reach the peak contraction, hold the position briefly to maximize muscle activation, then slowly lower the dumbbell back to the starting position, allowing your wrist to fully extend. Maintain a controlled pace throughout the movement to ensure the exercise effectively targets the wrist flexors and to reduce the risk of injury. Complete the desired number of repetitions for one arm before switching to the other. A typical recommendation is to perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per arm, adjusting the dumbbell weight according to your strength and comfort level. Ensure that you maintain proper form and avoid using excessive weight, which can lead to poor technique and potential strain on your wrist and forearm. The seated neutral wrist curl can be a valuable addition to your forearm training routine, contributing to improved grip strength and muscular endurance. By regularly incorporating this exercise, you can enhance your performance in other lifts that rely on grip strength and develop more defined and stronger forearms. The stretching side wrist pull stretch is an effective exercise for improving flexibility and reducing tension in the forearm and wrist muscles. To perform this stretch, start by extending one arm straight out in front of you with your palm facing down and fingers pointing toward the ground. Use your other hand to gently grasp the extended hand's fingers and apply a mild pressure, pulling the fingers back towards your body. As you pull, you should feel a stretch along the underside of your forearm and wrist. It's important to keep your arm fully extended and avoid bending your elbow to ensure that the stretch targets the correct muscles. Hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and relaxing into the stretch to enhance its effectiveness. After the initial hold, release the pressure slowly and switch arms, repeating the same process to stretch the other forearm. For balance flexibility, perform the stretch 2 to 3 times on each side. It's crucial to perform this stretch gently and avoid overstretching, as applying too much pressure can lead to discomfort or injury. Incorporating the side wrist pull stretch into your regular routine can be particularly beneficial for individuals who engage in activities that strain the wrists, such as typing, playing musical instruments, or weightlifting. Regular stretching can help alleviate stiffness, improve range of motion, and enhance overall wrist function. Additionally, performing this stretch before and after workouts or daily activities can help in preventing injuries and maintaining wrist health. This stretch can also be combined with other forearm and wrist exercises to achieve a well-rounded approach to wrist care and flexibility.